Welcome back to Tech Day's 10-minute IT Jams. Today we are speaking with Gary Gruver, a seasoned executive, author and keynote speaker, well-versed in Agile and DevOps. Great to have you on the show, Gary.
Great to be here, Sarah.
Okay, so can you tell us a little bit about your professional background, maybe some highlights from your career so far and what you do now?
Sure. The first 18 years of my career at HP in different roles, from manufacturing process engineer to supply chain to product development. The last 4 years were leading an embedded firmware team of over 800 developers. When I took over leading this team, it had been the bottleneck for the business for over 2 decades. By focusing on continually improving how we developed and delivered firmware, we were able to improve productivity by 2 to 3x. Which removed the bottleneck for the business, reduced costs, and freed up capacity for innovation. From there, I went to Macy's for 3 years to help lead their journey towards continuous delivery. For the last 8 years, I've been trying to help as many people as possible on their continuous improvement journeys through consulting, writing, presentations, and workshops.
Excellent. It sounds like you've had a fantastic career so far. So looking forward to the present day, you recently launched a new training and certification program, which is called Engineering the Digital Transformation. Can you explain a little bit more about what this is?
Sure. The goal of Engineering the Digital Transformation is doing everything I can to teach people how to run their own transformations instead of providing hands-on consulting. I'm at the point in my career where I'm trying to help as many people as possible. I realized that if I could digitize my knowledge in a computer-based training, it provided a couple of advantages. First, I could scale to help a lot more organizations. Second, it was much more affordable for my clients.
Perfect. Okay, so recently you partnered with David Farley. So why did you partner with him, and collectively, what do you hope to achieve from this?
David and I have both been working in this space for a long time, helping a lot of different companies. And we're both at a point in our careers where we're trying to help as many people as possible. My background is as a leader, and David's is from a developer. Over time, I've gotten closer to the technical challenges of the implementations, and David spent more time working with leaders, but our background gives us different strengths. I'm good at helping people understand what needs to be fixed and gaining alignment across the organization, but I'm not very good at helping with the technical implementations. That's where David is really strong and why I seek him out for a partnership. And together, we're trying to do everything we possibly can to help people be successful transforming their software development delivery processes because of what an impact we've seen it have on ourselves, the people we've worked with, and the businesses that they're part of.
Excellent. So you mentioned software processes there. I want to talk about your approach to continuous improvement. How is that different from other frameworks or methodologies?
Most approaches create complex frameworks that were designed to solve someone else's problems. They focus on, if you just implement these rituals, you will also be successful. The Engineering the Digital Transformation computer-based white belt training and certification instead focuses on teaching people how to analyze their unique challenges and make them visible in order to gain alignment across the organization on an improvement journey. The Green Belt certification is focused on motivating as many people as possible to apply these principles in their own organizations with an improvement project. These improvement projects typically take 4 to 6 months and require demonstrating with metrics that you've removed waste and inefficiencies in your organizations. I like this part the best because I think this is where the true learning occurs when you really start applying the principles, and this is where the business value is delivered. And this is where the partnership with David is focused. Once we have people excited about implementing and improving, we want to do everything we can to ensure their success. David's been working in this space for a long time, so he has a good feel for what works and what doesn't. His training is designed to help people understand good design patterns and avoid common mistakes. He can't cover every technology and every approach out there, but in a principle-based manner, he tries to teach good design patterns and show the pains associated with maintaining and supporting bad design patterns. And he has videos, he has definitions, he has tutorials, and he has actual samples of working code that people can look at, evaluate, and see how it works, so that they can go in and apply these principles in their own organization and their own technologies.
Sounds like there are a lot of fantastic resources there. So can you tell us a little bit about your new prototype program, and where people go if they want to learn more or if they want to get started?
Sure, I'm really excited about this part. The biggest challenge with most transformations is getting alignment across the leadership team. This requires them to take time to understand their unique issues and make them visible so they can agree on the improvements that will add the most values. Organizations that do this tend to do a better job of sustaining their investments and improvements and embracing new ways of working. I believe this step is so important that I'm offering free prototypes of the training to any company that can get a group of leaders to commit to taking it. If you're interested, just send me an email at gary@garygruver.com and I'll help you get it set up.
Excellent. Definitely send him an email and get something sorted out. So we've been talking to Gary Gruver today on our Tech Day 10-minute IT Jams. Thank you so much for joining us, Gary.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Sarah. It's been great to be here.